Hey everybody, Miss Polinsky here. I wanted to show you how to use Google Earth. I know we've been using it in class as a whole group, but I wanted to show you some tricks and tips on how to navigate Google Earth. So we started our geography unit and we have been talking about latitude and longitude lines. So I also wanted to show you how to find those exact locations using Google Earth. So when I go to google.com/earth, it brings me to the Google Earth site and I have to launch Google Earth. And then once I click that, it does take a little while in order for it to load, and this is what you will see. So there's some options on the left here. We've got the hamburger, which will show you some projects. You can change the map style. You could also search some things, and you can change your you could sign out and change your Google account. Here is also a quicker way to search things. So here we are at Leishakill Middle. You can also click the Voyager and let's see. And that gives you some pretty cool ideas. It's kind of like travel destinations, which is really neat, especially during this time where we can't really travel. And gives you some other ideas of interesting topics. So that's the Voyager. Also here, if we click this is pretty cool. So it says, when you hover over it, it says, I'm feeling lucky. And it brings you to a random place on the earth. And since it is so detailed, it does take a while. So it's bringing us to a town in England. And it gives you a little description here, tells you where it's located, what country, and I could click some more pictures. So this is kind of interesting, like if you just have a little bit of time and you want to take a look at some other places, that would be a good place to go. Now the next one is projects. Now, we haven't done any projects yet, but we will do some projects in the future. So we will be becoming more familiar with these. So you create, and then you create your project in Google Drive. I'm not going to go through that because we will go through that in the future. You can look at your map style. So I can click on clean, and then it has no borders or labels or places or roads. And then it's just really which type of map you would like to see. And you can even customize to include some of the things that you would like. Like if you only wanted to see the roads, then I could take away, oops, I was going the other way with that. Then I could take away the other ones and only click on the roads and it will show me those roads. If I was interested in maybe taking a route somewhere, then I could go ahead and click on this bottom part. I'm going to click out of my style, click on this bottom part. Oop. And then I can also, I can measure some distances. This will come in handy. Ooh, excuse me. This will come in handy when we are looking at our explorers and we could see how far they traveled. This is also something that we can use in My Maps, but if we wanted to find a more exact location, you could see how it's changing that distance right on it, and this is really neat. Some of the others, and then I'm going to click done so I get rid of my my cross, in order to make those lines. Now I can see on this globe where I am right here. It has my exact latitude and longitude, and this exact latitude and longitude is what I wanted to show you. So if I wanted to search for my exact location of my home, I could do that. If I wanted to find Laishakil, like I did earlier, we can do that. You can also drop the little person, and then we can see the street view, um, which is also very cool. So that I dropped it in a random location, so that is on the streets of England. Wow. All right, pretty neat. So I could also zoom in once I'm there. Um, so there's lots and lots of options. Obviously, I haven't showed you them all, but those are some of the things that I wanted to show you in order to find the latitude and longitude lines, which we have been working on. All right, well, hopefully these tips were helpful. Thanks for tuning in.